and high chances a lot of people will recommend that the community to be disarmed, go collect their arms. I always say that one will never work.
Yeah.
It will never work in South Sudan. Because when disarmament is being done, one community will say, theirs only are being collected, and other communities are not being collected. And it's not done for the whole state. They will do for those specific sections. What if they go borrow guns from the other sub-communities that are living with them to come and fight? What if they hide some of their guns and they only give you? What if, okay, let's look at the national government. Because the way that the army is not committed. So there are some people that will be given guns with time.
They sell them.
They sell them, they give up on army, they skip and then they go sell.
Ama mtu anaenda anakunywa pombe, unalewa, and your armament gets stolen by somebody.
Yeah. So in a country where like the arms itself are not under control of the army, fully controlled, disarming those communities is not a solution.
Yeah.
Solution is for the government to go deal with the criminals and stay in the middle. Like if
you establish army base between two communities.
If they are neighbors, you sit in the middle. Just to make sure that every time somebody is crossing to the other side, they have to get you there in the middle. And then I feel like, they have these guys, because I know a lot of people that are learned from Warrap State, specifically from those communities that are so learned. These people are the ones that are supposed to go to the young generation, especially those that are 12 or even 14 and below, and teach them there's education, there's business. There are so many ways of living a life. And then show them that how they are doing it. Because the one that are already 15, 16, they have already lived in that life, right? So there's not a lot can change at this point.
Yeah.
But the younger one, so that the generation change, they need to talk to them.
And also like establish schools for them. Get them some sponsorships. If kuna nini shule mzuri.
The issue is not school.
Promote education.
The issue is not school. There are so many schools there.
Yeah, then.
And that's why some of them were learned. The thing is the community mobilization. That education is way better than this one. But like when we go back to such communities, we praise those in their lives. Like those in cattle camps or whatever, we give praise to them. Even some of us, they are from the
Western world.
Yeah. But we are not supposed to ridicule them, but we're supposed to tell them something.
Yeah. But then, it's quite challenging, right? Because you find even lost boys wananunua ng'ombe in the name of they are going to marry maybe second, third wives either. Unaona?
So it creates the market.
And those cows, so those cows would also kind of, like the more they get, the more kuna enemy from the other side. Ataona, east side kuna a lot of cows. Acha twende one of these days we steal them. Unaona? But then if people were to nini vitu kama marriage, si lazima uweke ng'ombe. If you have your money, you come with it. If these people, your in-laws wanataka ng'ombe, then you tell them, you go to the market, check the prices, and then give them the money. If they want to buy, they can go buy the cow. If not, then... But see ati cow sasa ndio the mode of exchange, because kuna a lot of medium ya exchange, right? You can just use whatever resources you have.
Yeah.
Wewe umekuwa hapa majuu. And then like most of the times you find people in the city wakinunua ng'ombe. When the cows get stolen in the village or in those cattle camp, what do they say? When ngadi yemar, unaona? But then it's never their own cows wenye wako on the ground that are stolen. Inakuanga ya mwenye ayuko. Sometimes they even sell it or they go and exchange it with a different one from a different cattle camp. And then they say yours is gone.
No, there's
but
a
the
human
cows are
aspect. It's not something
Yeah.
to deal with the people in cattle camp. Even those in towns,
Yeah.
if you give somebody your money, he will say, "Oh, it was attacked by the Toronto boys, and your money got lost." So it's like people always want something for free, and they have also mastered that art of trying to get something for free too. So it's not about the cattle camp people. It's a human thing.
Yeah, no, the thing I'm driving at is if you try to move away from that culture, just do your things differently from how cattle keepers do theirs. Wacha wenye wako na ng'ombe were using cows. But there's no point because some people will start buying cows for months before ifike sasa enough to marry someone's daughter.
Hey, I
So
talking of life examples.
Are they not real? This of it will happen. Like I hear a lot of stories. I see some posts on social media and stuff. Unajua, in this age of technology, you just come across information anyhow. Yeah. But like hizo vitu, they need some of the things that encourage this thing. Yeah. Because someone who had only 5 cows now has like 30 cows. What will their opponent think? Si ataona ningekujia those 5 cows ningepata less. Now I can get 30 cows. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really crazy.
So just move away from that practice. Yeah.
And do something. Or if they're going to keep cattle, they do it like the modern way of keeping them. You see, when you keep them in your own compound, even in Juba, people can keep their cattle.
Yeah.
You go buy a big compound, you go buy their feed,
Fence it.
and you start generating a lot of money out of it. And you'll not be losing any life. But anyway, it's really crazy. And I hope people of Warrap, peace should return anytime soon. And so that you guys can resume a better life, man. The one you guys are doing is not good.
Yeah.
People need to live longer.
It's really sad. Like sometimes I just see this news and I get pissed off. Because this is just a 14-year-old, 13, maybe an old grandparent.
Yeah, they even kill women.
Yeah, or very small kids.
Yeah.
Then you wonder, like, these people, what did they do wrong? Because when you start open firing or shooting bows and arrows, you burn the village.
Fire,
like, it doesn't make sense.
Firing bullets.
Yeah.
Nobody use arrows nowadays in South Sudan.
Yeah, but like all those, they are not. How do you feel when you pull the trigger to knock out somebody?
You never know the feeling until you are in those shoes. That's what I can say for now. So they're the one that can be in a better position to tell. Yeah, it's really crazy.
Yeah. You don't just wake up one day and decide I'm going to eliminate this person and you're not the one who created them. Or you did not give birth to them.
Yeah.
So why do you feel the need to take them out? Just do your thing and let other people live their lives. Na maisha isonge mbele. Kila mtu akona their own days. It's not like people will not die, but you don't escalate it or fasten the process of living this world. Yeah.
All right, so that's it for Jimosi podcast. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel and see you in the next video.